Hey, it's Carrie here. Now I always said I'd never do a live from bed, but actually I decided that I was going to do a live because, yeah, I'm here because I'm pooped, because I'm running a throat infection thing, because you know what? I've been fighting it for weeks. We went on holiday and I got a huge cold and I kept on going, like you do when you're away with the kids and everything, and you're like, just keep on going. And I came home and I kept on going, and the cold went away, and then the cold came back, and the cold came back with a vengeance. And I realised that actually what I really needed was rest. And I wonder how many of us just keep going when really what we need to do is just chill the fuck out, go to bed, have a nap. So yeah, it's that time of year, isn't it, as well, where there's a lot of bugs going on. So I am looking after myself in all the right ways, and I'm going to share some stuff with you through the next week. A couple of different teas I use, and a little bit of stuff about lymphatic work. But whilst I was lying here, I was like, okay, so before I actually fall asleep, I need to do some jaw work. So one of the big components of sinus health, sinus efficiency, is the balance of a cool little bone which runs behind your eye socket called your sphenoid. And the sphenoid has a huge connection with a lot of the connective tissue through the cranium, and I think the sphenoid-basilar junction, the sphenoid-basilar bones, they have a connection to something like 50 something percent of all the other cranial bones, either fascially or in actual contact. So the sphenoid, as a butterfly, it kind of tilts and pumps both the frontal sphenoids and the nasal sphenoid, frontal sinuses and the nasal sinuses. So when it is a happy, well-positioned bone, it helps everything to tick along nicely. And if you are in that snuffly September where you're starting to pick up loads of germs from the kids going back and the weather's turning a bit damper, it's a really good idea just to look after your jaw muscles, because that will help your sphenoid stay in balance. So I was doing a couple of my favourites. I'm just going to run you through them now. So I'm sure you've seen me do this so many times, and I'd noticed that I was waking up clenching, and when we've got a lot going on, when we're, a lot of us have spent the summer balancing, trying to get the kids looked after and trying to keep on working and just, running around doing our normal stuff, and there's holiday things going on as well. Ooh, battery. So I like to do the pterygoid, so running your finger along your upper gum as though you're pointing at your earlobe. That's really good. And also this one's been great for like all this jaw tightness. Pad of your thumb inside your cheek, and then gently cupping, pinching, I guess, the masseter muscle. So all of this big muscle, which is your cheek, your masseter, and just giving it a really gentle squeeze, like you're trying to pluck a raspberry without squishing the raspberry, and holding that. What you'll find is as you work up towards like the actual mastoid area here, up to where the jaw bones meet, that you get an awful lot of tension both from the pterygoid and from the masseter. So it's a really good place to be working. And that helps you free up all your neck muscles, but it also helps you free up all this connective tissue up here, and all of your balance to your sphenoid bone, which helps your sinuses then unplug as well. And then following that up with just a little gentle stroking down towards your collarbones where your thoracic ducts sit, just to help that lymphatic clearing. Cool. So rest. For any of us who are feeling tired, we need to rest. For any of us feeling snuffly, rest is no bad thing. Early nights and little naps are all good, so that's what I'm going to do now. So my loves, I hope you aren't too snuffly. I hope you're all enjoying the change of seasons as the leaves start to turn and the evenings start to get darker earlier and the nights start to chill. It's a good time of year. Take care. I'll catch you soon. Bye.